Hey, good evening, everyone. As you see, I'm in full chill mode. Just wanted you to have a quick introduction to the footage I'm going to show you. Obviously, I'm relaxing, doing some late night editing, and I'm trying to get this done. So I want to go back, give you a quick intro to the AmaDANTE, our first day experiencing our first ever river cruise in Paris. On our way to Normandy, we are cruising tonight. We'll be in Les Andelys tomorrow morning, but this quick video will give you an overview of what the ship looks like, what our stateroom looks like, and some of the experiences we had on day one. So enjoy. Let me know how you like it. Okay, we are here, and we are checking into AmaDANTE, Amawaterways. We had to walk through one ship to get to our ship. This is our ship, maximum of 146 passengers. And we are here, and we're going to get checked in and all situated. And we'll back in a few minutes. Hello, thank you. We are underway, and this is what we're seeing as we're moving out of our yacht position. We're underway, and we've got a beautiful view of Tower Eiffel, as some of you better know it as the Eiffel Tower. There she is, beautiful. So yeah, I've got both the mini Statue of Liberty and the Eiffel Tower in this shot as we move out of our port where we were docked. We just started cruising for our 7-day adventure through northern Paris. And as I said, to the left you've got the mini Statue of Liberty, and on the right you've got the Eiffel Tower. Absolutely wonderful. Great to see that. Great to see that. All right, we're being escorted to our stateroom, which is a French balcony stateroom. It is 228, as you can see there. Our fine stewardess assisted us. Thank you. Mercy to you, sir. And this is home number part 2 for the next 7 days. As you can see, everything that I expected Amawaterways to be, it is here. Our French balcony, which is really not an actual balcony, but it's a fresh air type situation where you can open the window and you always have views and you can look out. Some people don't like the French balcony, but I'm okay with it. Sit indoors, look out the window. Just the same as sitting on the balcony. This wall over here has our Evian water, which is included. It is not extra. It is included. Everything you see on Amawaterways, again, is included. What's this? We got a walkie-talkie. Quiet box. Oh, I know what this is. This is for the excursions. There's headphones that plug into this, and you can hear what your tour guide is telling you when you're on tour or on excursion. As you can see, our bags are already here. We gave them to them when we boarded, and they brought them into the room. TV's playing. As I was saying, the TV's playing what it's playing before I was rudely interrupted. Let's show this is our bathroom here. Typical bath. You know, you got your water closet or your throne. Sink with your glasses and towels and storage area here, shower cap, vanity set. Nice. You know, typical necessaries. And your shower. Rain shower. I like to make it rain. Plenty of space. You know, a decent amount of space anyways. Pretty typical of most cruise ships. So it gives you an idea of what your accommodations are like. This again is a French balcony stateroom, which is category C, which is a couple levels up from the basic category. So closet space, storing all your goods, your safe, bathrobes, which are included. I see one, I don't see two. Slippers. I only see one bathrobe. I see blankets. And there's one hanging up, my narrator in the background. So it's told me, I guess it's in the bathroom because there's 2 umbrellas here and a shoehorn, which I'm glad to see. So yeah, there's your room, overview. you know, with the bathroom, the shelving, closet space. I talked about the safe. I talked about the included bathroom, robe, and slippers that you get to use while on the ship. I think you take the bathrobes with you, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, yeah, so that's our staterooms tour, and I'm going to try to get you around the ship so you can see the other areas of the ship, get an idea of how it's laid out. So those clips will be coming up. Stay tuned for more. So this is the interior of the Chef's Table restaurant, which give you a good idea of how elegant it is, how fine the experience you're going to have here. Again, this is fine dining, a 7-course meal, and at one point during your ship stay, you'll experience this. One of the nights you choose, you'll get to do this. So, and then just adjacent to it, you can see through here is an exercise area, the health club. So here we have some exercise equipment. You can get your fitness on while you're on board. You don't have to worry about missing out. You have a sauna area. And over here on this other side is the spa. Actually, this is the hair salon. No, I'm sorry, it's the hair salon and spa. It's currently shut down for the evening. As you can see, there's a lot of equipment in here, but full service massage and salon for hair care. So we're back to the hallways again. I had a little bit of an interruption because a crew member opened the door to the chef's table. He didn't realize that I didn't want to go in there, so I kind of stopped the video and came back. So there's a little bit of funky transition. That's the reason for that. But again, we're back on the main hallway, the violin deck, deck 3. And we're gonna walk to the end of this hallway here. I think we've already done the sun deck, so I'm not gonna bore you with another round of that. Except that if there's any sights to see when I walk up there with the shoreline lit up, we'll share a little bit of that. But that should give you a good idea of the layout of the ship. Again, Amawaterways is really designed to focus on the destinations that you stop at and the cultural experiences and the immersion that you'll get, as opposed to what you do on board the ship. So it's very relaxing, very intimate. For those of you who like a slower pace, who are not necessarily into the party atmosphere involved with your larger ships and your ocean-going ships, this is what you'd want to consider taking a look at. Gift shop is over here to the left of the reception area. We kind of missed that before. It's not open. You open tomorrow. I'm going to take a jaunt up to the sun deck and see if there's anything going on. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's pretty dark out there, so we'll see. So we're going to do a little backtracking here. This is the AmaDANTE main restaurant where we just got done eating dinner. As you see, they're getting it ready for tomorrow. So we're on deck 1 of the ship. I'll give you a quick tour. Try to put things together here. We started with your staterooms. I'm going to go down here. I haven't been down here yet. I'm just curious as to what we're going to see down these stairs and forward part. Okay, these are lower staterooms. Okay, this is deck 1. So these are staterooms, whether they be for crew members or for guests. So we're going back up these stairs. I think those are the crew quarters down there. But we're on deck 2, Amacello deck, which is where my stateroom is located down that hallway. Just below us is the main restaurant that I talked about. You can see the artwork throughout the ship. It's very beautiful. Restroom over here for women and men in this corner. Ice dispenser. More artwork. Over here to the other side, we have an elevator for those who are in a wheelchair or using a cane, physically challenged. There's an elevator. So now we're going up to the deck. So 3. Well, actually, the main deck. This is the main deck where we have a check-in reception area. The lounge area where there's entertainment going on right now. We have a pianist playing. Gathering spot for the evening for relaxing and unwinding at the end of the day. Nice views up here with the windows throughout the ship, on the front end of the ship and on the sides. Very elegant. Very nice environment. Hey! So then, we're going back this way, and we're going to go up to the next deck, which is the deck 3. On one side you have the cruise manager, and on the other side you have the hotel manager. Their office areas where they work and where they treat us like kings and queens. Now this is deck 3, which is another series of staterooms. So this is the violin deck. And as you can see, this one is quite long, much longer than the deck we just came from. And these are, again, our staterooms. I believe these are the larger staterooms, being the balconies and such, or suites. I only say that because my deck is category C, which is like your French balcony, whereas these are most likely full balconies and then suites. As we come to the end of the hallway, we'll talk about what's there. There's a spa down here, a fitness room, and of course the chef's table restaurant. Chef's table is directly in front of us. This is the fine dining restaurant which serves 7-course meals. Yes, 7 courses. So, we'll be back. We're going to sit down and have something to eat, get acclimated and all that. This is the lounge that we're in. Have a seat, huh?
Let's go to a table.
So we're going to grab some snacks and maybe a coffee or tea or something like that. So this is the main lounge of the AmaDANTE, our home for the next 7 days. As you can see, they got the bar area where you get your food and your hors d'oeuvres. We've taken advantage of that already. Coffee, tea, different beverages, entertainment area. As you can see, this is a very fine, intimate space, and we're docked riverside on the Seine. Ahead of us is the Eiffel Tower that you can see there. So as we tour on our journey, you'll see that we'll be very close to the shoreline and have views of different sites that you normally would not see if you were walking or driving. Trying to give you an idea. Next to us is another ship called the Scenic Gem. We're going to go up to the sun deck just to take a look around, get a little fresh air while we're waiting for our room to be ready. Give you an idea of what the sun deck is like. Very serene, very intimate, very relaxing, if you would. Front of the ship. Different lounge areas here. The bridge. As you know, the navigation area where all the things happen and need to make it go. Getting things ready for us. A hot tub. No pool on the ship, but the hot tub is pretty much what you're looking at. Your lounge or sun deck area with your covered umbrella areas. Next to us is the Scenic Gems. You get an idea what that looks like compared to what ours looks like. I believe that's a local ship that does day tours or something like that. But again, this is AmaDANTE, full-size chessboard. I was supposed to learn how to play chess because I don't know. Maybe my wife can teach me while we're on this trip. So you see some folks are already laid out and enjoying the view, enjoying the surroundings. Coming toward the back of the ship, and obviously I'm walking on a walking track, so if you wanted to run or walk on the track, you get your exercise in. And at the back of the ship here you see bikes, and you got your cornhole, your putting green. What are the bikes for, you ask? What are the bikes? On Amawaterways ships, there are a number of excursions you can take, and the bikes are limited as far as availability, spots on those excursions. So I've already reserved our excursions that involve the bikes. So we will be riding those. They're Amawaterways themed, as you can tell. I don't know if you can see right there, Amawaterways. So these bikes are available to all guests to use as available, or if you schedule one of the excursions, which we have a couple of them, which are different physical levels. You can do the active, or you can do the basic or relaxed level of your bike tour. So this is the sun deck. Down below there's another deck we'll show you in a few of the sauna, spa areas, exercise room. Obviously you saw the main lounge downstairs, which is for gathering place and entertainment, and when you're not out on excursions and you're sailing, you'd like to go somewhere and relax and enjoy the amenities. So this is part 1A, if you would, of our introduction to the AmaDANTE, Amawaterways. So we'll back in a few with more content for you. Okay, this is a dark night, as you can see out on the sun deck. We walked up to the top. I didn't realize I was still recording, or I started recording, but that's okay, because again, we'll take care of this. It'll all look seamless once I put it all together. If you look at this is a little strange. It looks like a boat over here on the side of the bank. Well, actually what you have here are former working barges that are throughout the coastline of the Seine River, and they've been converted to homes. So yes, this is someone's home. Look at the patio furniture on the top deck all throughout, and then if you look to the right, there's their home. That's part of their home. And some of these are very intricate. I've seen through some of them, because they don't have window coverings or window treatments. Very exquisite below decks, what they've done to improve the living quarters, living spaces. I mean, you can liken some of these to expensive homes that have been built, because again, they're not being used to transport. They're only being used for folks to live in. So pretty exciting stuff. Very different than what I'm used to seeing. Of course, that's what this type of trip is all about. First time in France, first time in Paris, and obviously first time on the Seine River. Very unique experience. So that'll probably end it for tonight. Go in and get some rest and prepare for tomorrow's activities. And as you can see, I'm at the front of the ship, moving forward up the river towards the Normandy countryside. And Les Andelys is the next stop that we'll be visiting tomorrow.